It seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
Good job, King. Good job, King.
Porterius, thanks for the 57 months. Big streamer in this economy? It's more likely than you think. Is the arcade things in tier 1, 66. Nice number. Big double sixer for a sick nostalgic beat. P4 and chill, just like the olden days. Dude, what's up, Benzel? You couldn't watch another 1 second of KOTOR. Look, it was a good game for its time, alright? Is it possible to make an RPG that has a good ending? Yes. That RPG is called Claire Obscuratum Expedition 33 and a Third. Has a very good ending. It is rare for that to happen that way. Might as well play P4 AOS ain't shit, dude. Yeah, true. Today we're housing, but first. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did an intro, and I forgot. We got a Bateman for today. Speaking of Expedition 66 and 3/4. Brand new Bateman, just like the old days. Big Baiter. Any Baiters in the chat? We are entering Frenchland. Okay, this is maximum French. If you don't like it, that's probably honestly correct. Maybe. Escape from Paris. Oh shit! Snake Plissken, Escape from Paris.
Gonfle les barres, ils misent le double. Augmente la vision, porte le vise, on vise le joule. Pas d'hésitation, pas de répétition, sors de la douche. Ici c'est ça, si tu te balades, c'est que tu doutes. Cramer les étages, monter d'un immeuble, gagner la tour. J'porte les kilos, j'porte le calibre, j'garde les douilles. J'veux pas de surprise, j'ai trouvé refuge dans le four. C'est la reine, soit tu te ramènes, soit tu te couches. la télé, ferme les volets, prends la voiture. Sors à la prochaine, cherche le progrès, cherche le luxe. Elle veut me parler, je suis passé pro, non je vois que ses yeux. Choix d'indécision, beaucoup de questions, rien que ça fait part. J'ai toujours tranché entre les options, rouge et le bleu. Soit c'est les diamants, soit c'est la gonfle, jamais les deux. Remets de l'ego, remets du nitro plein dans la caisse. Ici la raison connaît ses limites, serre-toi un verre. Baisse la vision, prendre de la vitesse, coupe la tête. Passer la limite, prendre de la distance, casse les fenêtres. Remets du diesel, remets du nickel, remets du fuel. Brûler le passé, fait de la place sans aucun doute. Crame les fautes, envoie les fautes, trace ta route. Ici c'est ça, la pluie salée, ferme ta bouche. Visez la dure, visez l'endurance, visez le pur. J'ai vu le futur, y'a de la violence sur tous les murs. Éteins la télé, ferme les volets, prends la voiture. Sors à la prochaine, cherche le progrès, cherche le luxe. Visez la dure et visez l'endurance, visez le pur. J'ai vu le futur, y'a de la violence sur tous les murs. Éteins la télé, ferme les volets, prends la voiture. Sors à la prochaine, cherche le progrès, cherche le luxe.
Hey, all right. Patrick Frenchman. What an intro. Inspired by that same French excellence by Paul Masson. Ah, the French. Hey, all right. Speaking of French architects, that's only kind of a joke because maison is like house in French. Anyway, joke explainer. We got a joke explainer in here. We are absolutely housing. This is Better Homes and Gardens, the stream. That's a joke. There's another one to clip to add to the soundboard. SJK thinks it's a streak. Anyway, we're big housing. Bed, big bath and beyond, I guess. I need to get some votives. Votives, you know? Gotta get some of them. Why is the bottom part of my screen gone? Gone. Can I fix that? Can I do one of these? Oh, we can do one of those. Hell yeah. 4 to 7, the opening guitar lort. Have you seen the one clip? A little kid getting off the bus and going, truly terrible sandwich? I haven't. And the guitar opening. I'm not even convinced that was a guitar. But hey, all right. We're in Battle for Azeroth. Cycling through some characters. I got to get some Crucible votive racks. I need some votives. Which are the things in a church that hold your candles. Candle holder. I believe it's the first boss in here, so we're going to do that a million times, and then I'll do a little house tour. You're not either. Yeah, all right.
The scent of Waterpark defiles this chamber. They are insolent.
And we'll do a little house tour, a little Q&A. Any house builders in the chat?
Dangerous number in his death. Becoming offered.
I wonder if both of these guys are supposed to die at the same time. Oh, they did. And then it spits you out. And it pulls you back in unless you leave the instance right away. We're going to try to do that. Speedrunning strats. Nice, I think we're safe. Okay, votive number 1 collected. And by 1, I mean 9. I don't know if I'll use them in the new entrance, but we'll see. Big Tauren Warrior? Hell yeah. I played a lot of classes over the years, but now we'll do it on Heroic. Anyway, I played a lot of classes over the years, and I liked them, and some of them I didn't like, but you played them anyway. But now in my old age, I'm just sticking to Warrior. It's the sweet science of big sword, sometimes 2 big swords, big armor, big guy, you know? It's got all that. Rage mechanic's pretty cool. Sometimes the rotation is nice. Usually there's something good. Typically I like Fury. It sucks right now. So we're on that Arms Gaming. And then you start to fall, it bugs out, spits you out, and then we heroic leap over here. The old raid is bugged, obviously. It's not supposed to spit you out like that. But if you wait around in that same area, it pulls you down, and then it's harder to escape. So we do it that way. Got another votive. What about Death Knight or Paladin? Yeah, I play both of those. I played Death Knight right when it came out in Wrath of the Lich King, and it was, I thought, very fun and interesting. And it got changed quite a bit during Wrath of the Lich King. And I basically didn't like how it played after those changes. And then it's changed here and there over the years, and I always tried going back to it, but it never quite had a rotation or look and feel that I enjoyed. Maybe I like teleporting around too much. And charging and leaping and stuff. Maybe I like that too much. I don't know. Getting back into a WoW a bit and trying to learn Warlock, it feels weird. Warlock is very different. It almost doesn't matter when you played Warlock in the past. You know? Classic, Wrath era, Cataclysm era, MoP, whatever. Whenever you stopped playing Warlock, it plays very different today. It's very different. And Demon Hunter stole a lot of its kit. They stole Demon Form, and I'll never forgive them.
I'm out of range.
Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, 3 votive racks. The streets remember hero classes before they ditched that idea? Yeah, dude. Starting at 55. Doing the Arcarus event. Thing was cool. And then DH was also a hero class, technically. Okay, so I've run out of these to do on this character. I probably am going to get 3 more. I think 6 should be fine. 6 should be alright. You're playing TBC Anniversary. It's been pretty fun revisiting that. Yeah, Burning Crusade was cool. It was so new and exciting when it came out. I don't mean that Warlock is different in a bad way, really. It's just very different than it used to be. A lot of classes have this mechanic now. A lot of caster classes have this mechanic. I don't know who they stole it from, but they have this mechanic where you push a button and then you can cast while running around for a little while. It's like a cooldown. And I know that's really good. I just don't like it. I don't want to have to press a button every once in a while to run around and cast. I just want to run around and cast, which is obviously ridiculous. Because one of the few downsides of casters is that they can't do that all the time. and it would be too good to let me do it all the time. I'm just saying that's what I want to do all the time. Your old man bones is somewhat waiting on the inevitable Classic Plus. New WoW feels almost overstimulating to you. It is, yeah, it's a theme park MMO now. And it's a lot more of a solo experience with other people there. More than an MMO. I mean, it's still an MMO, obviously, but like, it's a lot more of a... You just have so many solo things to do and so many ways to do things solo that the fact that there are other people there are just like kind of there to look at you. Which one of these goes to... I guess it's in the back. BFA got relegated to the back rooms here because it wasn't necessarily the most beloved expansion. Suna, Storm Shield, Borealis. Is Borealis? Is that what I want? I think that might be what I want. I did not play Alliance during BFA. I think Borealis is what I want. Yeah. Oh yeah, Borealis is, it's the port city, and then it's right next to Storm Surge Valley or Coast or whatever. Storm Song Valley? Storm Song Valley. There it is. It was a slower, more purposeful MMO. I mean, it's still there. Classic. I went back to Classic when they made Classic, and I really had a great time. Kind of cemented my opinion that really no MMO has gotten better than that. But then again, it was a time and place. One of the massive selling points of that originally was, oh, can you believe that you're playing with other people on the internet? You're typing to someone in Japan? That's crazy, you know, and you can't like recapture that, you know. Has Warrior changed much over the years? Feels like it could be the least changed of all the original classes. I guess it depends on what point in time you select. It did have a giant sweeping overhaul change because in Classic and TBC and even I think this finally stopped in Wrath. I can't remember. They got rid of stances. So Warriors started out with stances and stance dancing, and I thought that was a very interesting kind of mechanic. You sort of memorized your 3 different action bars that swap between them. I thought that was really cool. They did get rid of that, and it plays nicer and smoother because of it. But I do sort of pine for it. Anyway, after that, not really. I mean, you're still casting Mortal Strike. You're using Overpower. You got... Somehow you still have Slam. They brought Rend back. No one wanted to press the Rend button, but it's back. Great. You know, Whirlwind. You're still kind of doing what you were originally doing. It's just the ins and outs of whatever rotation and stuff are kind of changing. People still play this. I wouldn't call them people. Bato Rai, but they are right. Arm still has Slam, 0 change detected. Yeah, I have to press Slam as an arms warrior. It's embarrassing. They got me pressing Slam over here. What am I farming for? The thing I just right-clicked there, this thing here. Crucible Votive Rack. I would like 6 of them for a room I have planned. And They drop from this raid. Luckily, it's a 100% drop, so I'm not necessarily farming for them. It's just I'm doing the raid enough times to get them. Nice rack. We're housing after all, and so I think I'm going to change the entryway a little bit. I did the entryway right when housing and decor and stuff came out, and it was kind of nice and creative for when that feature was first introduced the first day, you know? But I think it might lag behind the rest of my house a little bit, and so I'm going to give it a little facelift. And in so doing, I think I can save some decor. Like I can save some slots. I can make something look pretty nice, possibly better, but still end up having used less decor points total, because there is a cap. All right, that should be 6. CJ, how's the leveling business going? Anyway, that's it. Votive rack. I have placed 7, and now I have 6 in the storage. That should be plenty. I might not even use all of them.
I have many
But
lucky
while you're
things
here,
you
you know, might as
like.
well. Get rid
Good
of them.
fortune to our friends.
Hit 88 on your mage. Dude, your mage is
Which
hard.
prime?
Jacoby thinks with big prime. 46. Almost got your 2022 HeyWoah paid off. Hey, all right. You're driving a 22? It's almost a classic. All right, the other thing I have to do is figure out how many of these order resources I have on my characters, which is not a lot. It's like 7,000 between them. And I can't steal any from Felon Keller or Power Science because they need them because they're doing their class order halls to unlock the final class order hall thing for more decor. You wish the days of semi-cheap used trucks were still a thing? Literally, thanks Obama. Yeah, the cash for clunkers. That actually sucked. It killed the used car market. It had upsides too, but yeah, in retrospect, not the best. Anyway, I probably have to farm a bunch of order resources because I think each of the paladins' final one is 2K. And if I'm having 3 windows each, that's 6 of them, which is 12,000 order resources. So I might have to farm a shitload of that. Let's check. You also got a drop from Gargoyles. The Granite Mall, back in the day, 2 million. Now 178K. Feels old, man. At least it's worth something. A lot of the ancient stuff is worth literal nothing in a lot of games like this. The thing I want is Replica Librum of Ancient Kings up here in the upper left. This guy right here. Notice it's a book, but it has a sunbeam above it. See the sunbeam? Which means you can place it behind a wall or a fake window and have like a sunbeam coming through. And that's what people use it for. And that's what I use it for. And I got 6 of them already to make my cathedral. And I might need another 6 if I'm doing a particular brand of window in the entryway when I redo it. I may or may not need them. I'm going to do it first and see if it really needs some sunbeams And hopefully it doesn't, because I don't want to farm 12,000 order resources, but it'll actually go pretty quickly because you could just do it in old level zones and just smash everything. Anyway, I'm going to leave this character here. And go back to the hoof. What was the thing you were farming for, Artorias? What was the thing? Did you get it? Oh, Big WoW streaming Big WoW. It's true. Better Homes and Gardens stream. Welcome. I was just farming up some votive candles from BFA so that I could remake the entryway of this house, and now I'm going to do it. Big Natsu. Just a Slayer task. Go kill X amount of Y thing. Okay. What was the thing you were farming for that was like 1 in 100 million? That would just never happen? It was something. So you do both of the things with a tier 1 for Natsu. Get sniped. If Natsu's here, does that mean Plib is done? I was watching up until the end, but I couldn't keep watching. Got to stream at 6. Your imbued heart. You got it a few weeks ago. Oh, nice. Well, you're done. You don't have to do anything else for your whole life now. Blip is done with KOTOR. Yeah, I figured it looked like she was going to beat it in like 10 minutes. But I had to go. Free from that dog shit game. Look, it was a great game for its time. I'll say that every time. But every time I say it, I will say it more desperately. Anyway, we got a little under construction sign here. Mostly it's to let everyone know that the house is flying. It's a flying house. I added some stuff underneath here so that it's so it has like a reason to be flying. We got some engineering contraptions for the floating castle house. And I gave it a little outdoor. Yeah, some doohickey. You gotta get some doohickeys. And then we have a well generator now. Well. All right, it's producing us. We got a 3D printer. It's making us some wells. And there's a little entryway here with our floating scrolls and giant bow lady golden statues. Little path. Got the double roost. And a little area to look at the comings and goings of various people. Sit down here. Got a kite. A kite for looking. A little coffee and tea on the table here. A little pie. A little breakfast pie. A little coffee crafting station back there. Some Dractheron fountains. Wish you had more items for outdoors, but the platform pieces after our 5 housing limit each, yeah, and the 250 is rough. It's the same with boulders, right? Like, I had to really cheat on these boulders underneath here because each of these boulders is 5. And I wanted to, like, you know, I used to have plant material all the way around the house and more boulders and everything, but I hit the 250 cap way too soon and I needed to put something in the front here, you know. But CJ just said, check out my outdoor park. I'm gonna. Where's CJ's house? Need hags? There it is. All right, let's check out CJ's house. I gotta walk into it from the cornerstone, you know. Nice house. Thanks. It's in a grid. Grid haver. Oh, look at this. Need hag's house. You got a nice little apple tree and some hogs. Need hogs. Nice little fountain with a scroll and wine. I like the ground shrubbery you've added to kind of make it look like there's some nature out here. Look at all these trails. I'll take a dunk. Oh, where's this one going? There's a wheelbarrow. Oh, yeah. A signpost. Oh, and this goes to the back where you got your roost, a little tent. And then look at this plot. Feeds naturally into a river here. And then a logging observatory. You can sit down and look at the other waterfall there. And this is riverside real estate here. And a tower. Not technically yours, but it's like basically on your property. Nice tower over here. Oh, look, you can see my house from here. Riverside real estate. A tower for observing HeyWoah's house, yeah. Oh, a duelist. Oh, nice. You put leaves on the ground, you got to pick up the leaves. There is a rake if you want to go and find... I can't remember where to get it from. But if you want a rake, you can go get one. Gazebo maxing. This is your little drafting table. You're building more gazebos in this one. Oh, you can see my house again. It's not CJ's fault. I put my house there on purpose to be in everyone's way. Because that's what you got to do. Anyway, nice outside. Nice outdoors. This shows some thought put into it. I'm taking notes for the housing competition. With a big rug, yeah. The big Cinderella rug. Where does this go to? Still need to fox up the Fazoli's. Yeah, it is a bit of a Fazoli's. You got an outdoor here, though. The big circular outdoor room. I love it. With the stars. Looking good. Ooh, change the lighting. He's level 6 at least. With that thing. Unky is Dale Gribbings. Not technically a structure in need of a permit because it doesn't have a foundation. 500 IQ. Anyway, I've done some more work on the house since... Oh yeah, we got a mailbox here too, which functions. It's going to be the Lady in the Tramp room. This is the entryway here. This is the thing that I might be demolishing. I made kind of a faux outdoor garden that you can see from inside with windows, you know, and overgrown stuff in it. And it looks all right, but it's kind of like a week 1 build, and I might be changing it up for this entryway. Doing something different. Let's see. Yeah, with some of these, like I might make windows out of these things, right? So like, put it up against the wall there. And I farmed up a shitload of lumber from the shadow, whatever the shadow raid or the shadow expansion was that sucked. I wonder where they are. Here. These things. And had this made. Because I think if you put this, like, in that archway, and then buttress up something underneath it, and then put like a net or something over it, like some of these fishing nets, it might make for a glowy, like a glowy night elf kind of moon window. Anyway, we'll see if it works out. If it doesn't, I'll do something else with this here. Does Wisconsin have morel mushrooms? Yes, we do. Used to go trudging through the forest when I was a kid with my dad, and we'd go pick morel mushrooms and make spaghetti and stuff out of them. Delicious. Although do not. So there's a danger. Some people have like a reaction to morel, and also there's a type of morel, or not a type of morel, but there's a mushroom that looks very much like a morel, but it's not, and that one is poisonous. So really make sure that you're actually picking morel and not the other one. Glowies. Anyway, of course, we got the wolfskin rug with the cigarette taxidermied up. And the throne room has gotten, I got more stuff in the throne room now. We have the double staircase, the big throne from Siege of Orgrimmar, the statue of the elf dude who's just like pointing to the throne. A whole bunch of treasure. We got some more treasure and treasure boxes all over the place with coffins in the background. It's kind of piling up. I wanted it to look haphazard, like he's an adventurer. I'm just kind of putting it here. You got a little painting kicked away there. Got the hookah.
It's too far away.
He does not sit on the throne very, very nicely, but, you know, hey, all right. You probably have to be larger. You want to go wild mushroom foraging, but you think you would find a guide to come with you first. Yeah, just somebody who really knows what it's all about. You want to see if you can't get a turkey soon. Kansas is turkey season. Go full Unga Bunga hunter-gatherer for a meal. It's delicious, yeah. Really connects you with nature and history. You know, you can feel 40,000 years of your ancestors, right? And yeah, you gotta hand it into the DNR or the deer processing place and make sure it doesn't have, you know, whatever disease or something like that. But there's nothing quite like eating venison that was alive like 2 weeks ago. Or I guess in this case, turkey. Have you placed your 6 nasty raid trophy yet? Yes, I have. I got the dragon one is right here. And then the void one is in the back here. Just kind of strewn about, put on top of stuff, leaning against things. Because they are the silver versions. Like if they were the gold versions, I think I'd still do this. But there's room for the gold versions too. I'll put them here when we do those. That was a good time. Overcoming adversity, learning it on our own, you know. Built a structure up here, so it's like a build your own double level thing. Wisconsin not allow a self-test kitting. Nah, you gotta turn it in. Which is just as well, no big deal. And then we got the outdoor room, so noted by all the green and little plant stuff to help you. And then this is the Onyxia head room. That's for the Warlock GF. And then this is a restaurant over here. And then this is the Craterhoof bedroom over there. We'll do the outdoor one first. This is a little group guild gathering place. Outdoor rocks and waterfalls and streams and stuff. Giant tree with little bubbling stuff. I think it looks kind of nice. I've added a little bit to it from the new expansion. A little more hanging stuff on the tree. These big nobules and fungi nature stuff in the back here from the new nature zone. A little boat. Little sailboat. Little picnic area here. Sleeping area if you want to take a nap. Fire pit with some incense. And I got a clothesline. We added a clothesline. Nothing quite like, you know, you don't want to use a dryer. You always got to run the dryer twice. It never fucking works quite right. Nothing like clothes that have been out on the line, you know? And so we got that in the house castle as well. Plus a little picnic area, secondary little picnic area here. So this has enough seating and stuff for everybody. A little outdoor nature room. Sun-dried clothes smell the best, yeah. And less wrinkles, truly. You could pull a backstrap out of the freezer. Yo. Backstraps? Now you're speaking my language. Delicious. Are you allowed to talk AOS? But of course. Yeah, I mean, you could talk about anything, really. Diablo 2, and I go on tangents all the time. We're not this isn't a strict stream. He's back, currently walking through the beginning of the Everwinter right now. It's a Destructive Panda on YouTube. Oh, you're getting a black powder. That's cool. That's cool. I've never tried anything like that. Oh, this is just a little storage area on the way out. In the little armory. Where to first? Oh, speaking of functional teleporters, this isn't really a functional teleporter, but I agree. I can't wait for them to add them. But you do have like fake functional teleporters where you put, you know, like a teleport somewhere and then walk through it and it's just a door, right? But yeah, I do wish we had the other ones. This is a his and her. A little blacksmithing station and inscription station. They're performing science. This is the science room. Got the Herodric Cube from Diablo right there. And, you know, just in general, fell energies and stuff. Little kitchen area. It is a ladies' room, so we have to have the fucking lights, you know? You gotta have the Christmas lights up. Rotating bookshelf. I got some new pictures, too. They unlocked the painters in Silvery Moon. And you can buy a whole bunch of new pictures. So we got a bunch of better pictures on the wall. This is her parents, right? The evil blood elves. Little bathtub. And then new friends. Got the black Murgles down there. The void gurgle or whatever. And then some plushies. Oh, lion right there. Little Age of Sigmar table here. Live, laugh, love, drain eye lighting. It's true. The only strict around here is Tay Tekemi. Hell yeah. When was the last time you played Classic? Wrath of the Lich King Classic. So I played Classic in Turbo Bus. And then we went through and did TBC. And then we went through and did the Wrath of the Lich King. And we killed the Lich King on Heroic before any stacks of the thing. And we're like, all right, we did it. We beat the game. I really consider the first 3 expansions to be like WoW 1. And when Cataclysm came, I feel like that was the beginning of WoW 2, if that makes sense. I think the first 3 are kind of a nice little trilogy and sort of stopped there. I had no interest in playing Cataclysm or MoP or anything like that. I like the original trilogy. Is this cow's name Hoof-Hearted? It is Craterhoof. Craterhoof Behemoth. And then, of course, there's a secret bookshelf with a portal. Little rose trellises here. Into an observatory meditation plane of existence. There's her Xbox 360 right there. And some reading, got some bookshelves. Little painting station. She's the one who paints all the pictures to put in the house. A little writing station. Nice little hand washing area. And a telescope with some notes to look at the stars. Nice little meditation plane of existence. Lush overgrown jungle area. I added the curtains for more mysteriousness, I guess, just to go through the portal. There we go. And this is the only one that's secretive. The other two are normal ones. I just filled them up with books. Looks better. Yeah, it was kind of empty last time. I thought I'd fill it in a little bit. And then here's Craterhoof's room. There's a different theme and tone, for sure. More Hordish. More Tauren-like. Little kitchen area. Cooking up some big meat. And then some hanging corn right here. The Tauren call it maize. I will never get tired of that joke. Little coffee station here. Root vegetables. A shelf of little knickknacks and various weapon racks. Get from all over the place. A busy looking library with just stuff kind of sort of made to look strewn about. And my family's looking for beef. War table. He's got a little elephant plushie there. Oh, nice little fireplace area with the wiggly fireplace, Tide Sage's version from that one instance in BFA that everyone hated. Swords and axes and stuff on the wall. Little reading nook with some tea. Floating books. Wind chime. Drist Duurden on Salty Bet. That's fucking funny. Oh, we got questions in YouTube. You got a question for me. You started playing Ogres in 4th, and you're having a blast. You know, the Lost to Stone Skeleton was harsh, but what has changed with Ogres to make them worse the last couple of editions? I don't think they're factually worse. And I'm talking about win rate, you know, and like metagame and stuff. I believe right now, I haven't checked recently, but they're probably stronger than they've almost ever been win percent wise. I think they're upper middle of the pack. Usually they're somewhere mid, usually lower mid, sometimes exactly mid. But I think right now they're actually pretty good. Yeah. My problem with Ogres in 4th edition isn't that they're weak or anything. I'm probably too old maybe or something, but I really liked their play style and their mechanics. And their play style is different and their mechanics are different. In a way that I don't too much appreciate. But I wouldn't call it like bad. It's just different in a way that I enjoy less. It's like a rotation in WoW, you know? Like Arms does more damage than Fury, so I have to play Arms. But I prefer the playstyle of Fury. It's sort of like that. And anyway, it's not Ogres, the state of Ogres isn't like necessarily a huge deal. I kind of don't like this edition. Just the way this edition is gone. I'm kind of waiting for 5th edition, to be honest. But I'm not like suddenly a hater or like a spurned lover or any such thing. I'm actually very excited for 5th, and I hope that it's really cool. I just haven't you know, I took a step back, I guess you could say. So I'm just chilling. I'm waiting for 5th. Hopefully it's really good and I can get all excited about it again. Recent Honest Wargamer vid talks about how ogres are winning tournaments. Oh, good for them. That's nice. I'm assuming it's the foot ones. Certainly, probably not the monster versions. Although I guess anything could happen. I haven't been paying attention. You understand? Because in the new edition of 40k, your army lost everything interesting that you love, but it's still some pretty good win rates. So it sounds like it's Grey Knights, but for me. Yeah, probably. Thanks for the answer. Hey, no problem. Fingers crossed that 5th is really sick and we get like an ogre refresh and we got new monster sculpts and everything, and that'd be cool. I would like to make AOS videos again. I don't feel right making AOS videos that are like selling the game to people. Like, look at how sick this is, if I don't believe it. And so I haven't. But I would like to again. It would be nice. Half the army you bring is monsters, the other half is lead belchers. Hell yeah. Based, actually. Big blocks of iron guts and scrap launchers. Dude, actually, I will say one thing. The Iron Blaster, the Soggy Rules Iron Blaster, that thing is sick. It gave me hope. I'm like, oh, they still know how to do it. They know how to have fun. I don't know if that thing is like competitive or anything, but it had a fun play style. It's fucking blasting. Why would a warrior have a bookshelf they can't read? Well, he's a thinking man's warrior, you know? Look at that. Look at his head. Inside this tiny ball here, smooth as ball bearing, infinite folds, okay? Folded brain tissue. He is a thinking man. This is his house after all. Look at all the books. Books and pipes everywhere. He's a thinking man's warrior. He's studying how to swing harder. And also a secret bookshelf. What could be in here? Ah, yes. The slain challenger dungeon. You get these plinths up here in the prey system. They have this new prey system where you go and hunt specific powerful enemies. And so I've done all those. And I decided to make a little catacombs out of it, of his slain enemies in their coffins. And plenty of spider webs after I found that you can buy spider webs from people. So to make it look dungeonous. Got some incense. Here he's preparing the next coffin. This is the execution room with a little blood on the floor there. We're throwing axes at him. And here's a fresh coffin, some dirt, and an empty plinth for the next prey. Because I did all of them and I'm waiting for them to release more. Just buy spiders. Free spider webs. It's true. So anyway, what's a warrior place without a whole bunch of coffins in a catacombs, right? And slain challengers and so on and so forth. You rewatch my stuff a lot. They're fun to listen to, even watching the old battle reports. Oh, that's nice of you to say. I appreciate it. The torture dungeon. Well, the torture doesn't last very long. It's more of an execution chamber. You had to buy your spider webs? Yeah. Spider maxing. Just don't clean. Even though they are 2 decades late, this housing future is pretty cool. That's what I said, Death, 1942. I am the type of player who likes to build houses in games. I like No Man's Sky because you can have an entire capital ship and build an entire house space station in it. EverQuest has housing. Final Fantasy 14 has housing. I like to build houses in games. I'm that kind of Tylenoler, all right? And they added it to WoW, and I can't believe it's this good. I figured that WoW could never do anything good again. And then they came out with housing, and by gum, I got to give it to them. The housing's real nice. It's a real nice system. Speaking of, that's all the main rooms. Obviously, we got the Warlock GF room. We got the outdoor nature park area, and then we got my bedroom here. So what else? What are we missing? Oh yeah, we got obviously the double staircase treasure chamber throne thing in the entryway. So what are we missing? We are missing a restaurant, a guild restaurant. So here we are here with our little restaurant. Daily specials in the corner. A little waiting room. Leave your weapons at the door. Check your mail if you want. Some new paintings. And turn the glow on. It's like a wizard, it's like a cascading wizard restaurant where all the bricks are like building themselves before your eyes. So we got nice little tables here. Got robotic wait staff that brings your food and drink. A little kitchen cook area. Oh, look, a magical, it's cleaning up the spilled, it's cleaning up the spilled drink there. Oh yeah. I found a broom that can do that too. I got to put that somewhere. Little hand washing station over here in the mirror. Little salad bar. There's a little dwarf. There's a dwarf section over here with plenty of incense and squat stonework. Pretty nice. I made a little swirly staircase up to level 2 through the portal. And what used to be a nice Moonwell centerpiece thing that's currently getting built, like it's sort of building itself with telekinesis. And up here is the rich person area of the restaurants. They got their own waiter up here pouring them wine. And a little floating harp. Eating lobster. Delicious. And then it's building little staircases. Eventually I'm going to open these 2 rooms up and build stuff in them. I just haven't figured out what I'm going to put in there yet. Yeah, nothing on the ceiling. I don't know what I'm going to do with those 2 rooms, but I'll figure it out soon enough. But yeah, delightful little kitchen bar area here. Yeah, the champagne lounge. And this whole thing is, of course, balancing on this one tiny brick as it's building itself. And then what house would be complete without a cathedral? So we have a cathedral area here. Replete with sunbeams through the windows. Sakura trees. Stained glass windows. Made out of a whole bunch of shit. And technically rugs and stuff behind them. You can see outside. They're real 3D windows. This whole structure, I built the whole structure in an outdoor dome. So like the floor and walls and everything, it's just, it's not actually a building. I just built it out of stuff. Some votives here for authenticity. Double lady statues. Ooh. Oh, pulpit. End of act boss fight room. Yeah, for sure. These are, you can go to Dornigal and get these things. And then some other windows, and these are rugs. Technically, I just made them a color that looks like it's a window color. Fun windows that you can jump out of and give this lecture, but the lady statues keep giving you a boner. True. I don't think I can fit through it. You might have to be a short race or a demon hunter to get through. But I think they look pretty much like stained glass windows a little bit. reminds you of the chapel beneath Light's Hope. Yeah, a little bit. I was going to make a replica. That's how I started this Gunlance. It was like, I'm going to make a replica of the Light's Hope thing because I have a paladin. But it evolved into, what'd you see? I didn't want to go with stonework because everywhere else is kind of stone. And so I'm like, I'm going to do wood here. This is your favorite room. Yeah, I like how this one turned out. It's not too busy. Most of my other rooms are very busy with clutter. And I did that on purpose, and I think it looked lived in when you do that. But this is a nice, simple room. Sometimes it's nice to have some simplicity. Whereas the other rooms, you know, there's just shit happening. Like, it's like a Willy Wonka room, you know? Just magical shit is happening. There's stuff everywhere. Yeah, also the Dead Wife Shrine, of course. In Frozen Carbonite, I almost forgot. It's become a running gag, so I had to put it back in. Up there. Frozen in Carbonite, the Dead Wife Shrine. It's a running joke. Pigeon said his favorite room was this one. The little restaurant. And so I'm pleased that different people like the different rooms. Anyway, so that's the house as it stands. A lot has changed in here. Is that Mancrick's wife? I think it's some sort of, it's some kind of dwarf. I don't know where I got it from. Man has a passion for his kinky dioramas. True. Anyway, so this is the room. Now that you've seen all that, doesn't this hallway here look a little drab? A little basic? I know there's stuff everywhere, but I think it ought to be a little different. I might make this one, I might go a little darker with it. A little blue. Make some blue windows. Change it up a little bit. And this was like the first room I made when housing first came out. And I was pretty wasteful with the core limit up here. And so I think I can make a little windowed hallway here that looks a little different, is a little darker, but also saves some decor for the other two rooms splitting off from the restaurant so that I have room there. You're going to throw up from this hall? You don't like it? Well, if you don't like it, I got great news for you. We're junking it. We're trashing it. And it begins now. Cleanup mode. All right, it's the last time we'll see it. Elven wooded trellis, upside down, right side up, upside down, right side up. Get rid of the angled platforms and the elegant wall things. Different building blocks that I put down. I think I'll keep these platforms here and this platform here for now. Angled platform. Got the gold share windows from above to give it a look like it's glowing from outside. A million different plants. Yeah, see, look at how wasteful I was. I was using so much decor up here. And then here, circular rug, circular rug, circular rug, 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 rug. Each of those rugs is like 5. Like each of these rugs was like worth 5, I think. Like that's so much decor. Like we're over 100, we're almost 200 down. We're at least 100 down, I should say. Anyway, I'm getting rid of the beams as well. Okay. So it's a full box room here. Now what I need to check out is what can I put here that won't go up into the second story, floor 2. So I got about this much area to put something huge like above, and then this much here that might clip into this room here. And this is the chapel, like just the, here's the chapel. That hallway, this one, the outdoor area. The lady room. Anyway, just checking. So, if I were to place, if I were to make a window out of these things, like, can I put this right here? Or like close to here somewhere? It should be, the window can't end here. I gotta put something on the floor. So, these things, I don't think you can change their size. Yeah, this decor can't be scaled. So if I were to put a window here and we'll make it, it's not going to be a 3D window. It's going to be like a normal window. So I can put it like right here-ish. If I wish for like a larger room. But I'm going to leave that there and see if it clips into, see if it clips up into the restaurant. Okay, I don't think it does. All right, so the restaurant is safe, I think, because there's a little alcove here. So the restaurant is safe from that thing clipping up. Because this is actually quite tall. Like if I do this, it actually goes up for a while, right? Now, what if it's here? What if it's over here? Now does it clip up? What's the floor DDR, Matt? I just put some little stone decorations here in a pattern. I thought it kind of tied the room together when it was this stuff in here for a little outdoorsy stonework. I'll get rid of that probably for the new look. And does that clip into the upstairs? Yes, it does. There it is. It's right there. It's right there. You kind of can't see it unless you're looking for it, but it is there. And it's by about half of the top thing there. Okay. So we have two choices. We could turn it upside down, but I rather like the arch on the top of the windows there. It doesn't have to be this tall, I don't think. I could make it, I could bring it down a little bit. Like, what's the minimum I could make that? See, that's a pretty low window. I don't know about that. All right, last time I had it like that. Now we'll have it like that. I think that's the lowest I would ever want a window. All right, I'll try it like this. So it's this amount down. Now can I see it in the above thing? And we'll just copy that one for all the other ones. You'll know, the artist always knows his flaws. True. True. All right, we can still see it. Oh, you know what? I'm being foolish. We just click on it from up here. And then move it down. Okay, so it's exactly hidden now. There. So that's the highest it's allowed to be. Now, how does it look down here? No resizing decor. You can resize almost every decor. You can't resize this specific type of wall and column. Like these columns and these walls, you can't resize. You can resize this. You can resize all of these up here, all these, almost everything. But for whatever reason, specifically the structural replacement for walls that are tall like this, and then these columns, you can't resize those, unfortunately. Is this far enough off the ground? We're coming through here. I think I want it to be farther off the ground than this. So what do we do? Well, we could have the entryway have two windows, like a window right here and a window right here. And then it like, we'll do like a wall that connects here. And then this area could be empty and I could put stuff. It might look boxy, maybe. Let's see how it looks if I do that. Just a mock-up, a quick mock-up, you know? So we got one here. We got one here. There's a certain amount away from the wall that's about equal to how far it is away from itself. It could just be two. And then this one isn't here. The decider is if this thing can go up all the way. If this can go up all the way. If it's hidden by that wall inside. Let's see. Taking notes, yeah. Oh, there it is. That bastard. So here's how we do some housing. We can cheat, right? I can, for instance, we can perform cheating, right? You could just put something here. Obviously not this thing and not on top of this, but you could just put something here and then no one is the wiser, right? So we could cheat in that way. Or we could see how this thing looks if it's there. Like, how does it look downstairs? Always remember to cheat constantly. That's actually not that bad. That's not so bad. Down a bit. And then this one can be like right here, right? Like, say, we could do the windows like this, or we could have some space in between them. If we had some space in between them, put like a banister or something. For instance, one of these. Oh, but if we did one of these, we'd have to put one on the other side. And then this thing would go all the way up, right? I'm married to this specific window. I think so, but I could do a different one. I'm married to it until I see it finished, and then we judge it again. We could do something like this. Oh, never mind. I could just pull it down. Oh no, I can't pull it down because it's the ground floor. Can't go below that. a little more. So I could do that. And I don't believe that hits anything up here. Because the first, yeah, it's inside this area here, so we're safe. But for completeness sake, you kind of want one right here as well. So we could do that, or we could do like a beam. 270. Give it a swirl. Now these ones you can make big. You can make them fucking huge. And it doesn't have to go all the way up, I don't think. You could have something like that and be a decent pillar. Anyway, not sure which one. We'll figure it out. But let's see if the idea even works. I can't remember what that thing is called, but I farmed them up. I think it's a miscellaneous, yeah. So this guy here, and we'll make him big. Yeah, I think just big enough so that you don't see the two edges. I'll bring him down. Put him back a little bit. There we go. So we can still see this upper part. And then down a little bit. Okay. And put a net in front of it. Let's see how that looks. 90. You can use the keys to clip it down a little bit. The keys? I'll try. All right, so this thing is going to have to go back a little bit too. There we go. Looks all right. I think it's missing something. Do I put some glowy, put some glow stuff behind it maybe? Don't have another one of those glow things. I could go get one real quick. Does that show through? No. It's not a fountain. Is it a well? It is a well, this guy. Get some light. Nah, makes a beam and some goop. That's not what we're going for. One last try. Let's go get one of those paladin things and see if that looks all right. Maybe a glowy window behind it. Oh, I was gonna go get like a, I was gonna go get a paladin thing, but actually, we could just grab an actual window, of which there are many. Say, a Goldshire window. Become big. So that's without, and that's with. How's that? Can't really see outside of it. Daniil, thanks for the big prime. Appreciate it. Thanks for the 18-monther. I think this thing might look cool if I change the lighting in the house, but I don't want to do that. Like midnight. Midnight lighting. Dude, look at the house lighting. Yeah, I wish you could do per room too. Look at the fog. The absolute fog on the floor. Yo, how does the catacombs look in this lighting? Oh, actually sick. Dude, the catacombs are looking good. With the coffins. Yeah, I wish you could do per room lighting. However, I was informed that it's possible they just did a questionnaire, and per room lighting and how important that was on the questionnaire. Back to default lighting. Ten out of 10 would loot 13 arrows and 6 gold from that throne. Yeah, every armillary, no matter how many you place down, just does the entire house. They let you buy more than one. I'm not sure why. Maybe one for each, like, Horde and Alliance. Anyway, here's the old windows on the right. They're kind of chunky, you know. And then here's the new ones. Is this good or is this weird? What do you think? Keeping in mind that the room is going to look different, right? Like we're going to do Bethanol Hardwood and Bethanol Dark and Softwood maybe, or let's see. Rugged Stone even. Like it's going to be darker in this room. Maybe a purple ceiling. Like it'll all kind of work together when it darkens up. Be a little night elf room. If I made a bunch of these, would this look all right, or would this look weird? I think I want it to be darker somehow, if that's possible. Yeah, once all the details are added, probably it'll look fine. I could also make them 3D windows. Like I could put stuff behind them. I could put something else in here, like for instance, I could build a scene behind the windows, right? I would have to move them up a little bit, but for instance, I'll like ruin this area real quick. Like this guy comes forward a lot more. We get a big rug. Where's that purple rug? There we go. This guy. Put him on the 90-degree plan. Like that. And that. Make it big. Like this is the background, you know, just a purpley background night scene thing. And then start putting, you know, brush and shrubberies and stuff in the background. Obviously not that thing, it's too big, but you get the idea. Big flower. Some ground cover. Move this back a little bit. Put a plant there to hide that thing. Put another rug over here so you can't see it. And so it's like a night scene rug. So it's either this or this and put a thing in front of it. Like a trellis. Doing this imperfectly, but just kind of doing it up to see how it'll look. And give it a funny color. Deep purple, this color. Oh, this isn't the worst color. Maybe there's got to be a color that matches this type of purple, right? Maybe. Perhaps I just don't have the color. Kind of goes with this up here a little bit. For now, we'll do this. Block it out to get the vibes. Yeah, so we could do a funny window like that. You wouldn't even need to hide too much. Like that thing in the corner is probably imperceptible from here. This, you put another rug on the wall there. Put a window above it. I'm going to cancel just to not use the color right now, but gold window, blue window, blue window. Other way. There we go. Big up. Big uppies. There, now you have a little top-down light source. We can move it up as much as we can here so that you can see the reflection a little bit on the background. Once again, color will be something like this. Yeah, maybe it's weird. Timbermaw brown is like kind of the closest color. I should get some more colors. Like the heartwood color because it matches the beams sort of. So something like this, earth and brown, grave moss, navy. Some pale umber. How many of those I have? I have 9. Okay, we're fine. So just keep it. So this could be the window. This could be the window. Much more magical. Can't see through it. Got a beam of light because of the thing. I could give it a bigger beam of light. Let's see. Can we do a... Let's go get one of those things. Just one of them. You'd have to see the completed piece. The process tells lies sometimes. That's true. All right, Paladin. Give me one light beam. Come run dungeons.
What can I do for you?
And have people on Discord and stream. Oh no.
Go with honor, friend.
Are you like actually down in person? I would like to, but how exciting would it be? How exciting would it be to watch me run dungeons when you could be truly excited by placing the same window 7 times and asking if it looks all right? I mean, that's the real high value hype entertainment.
Light be with you. Be careful.
Okay, purchased 1 funny book with a light stream. Dude, I'm in housing plus 20s. You can't pull them away. Chat and Barbie House's peak, though. I was hoping it would be. I didn't know. It was possible you would be bored to tears. But I don't know. Some people like house building stuff and just chatting about things. A question here or there about a thing. As opposed to like doing maybe a plus 10 at best. All right. So I put the window back here somewhere, right? Did I do that? Low? Oh, it's behind this thing, the Chaldere rug, right? No. Did I delete the window from here? It looks like it's here. Maybe I deleted it. No, there it is. Gold shower window. Found it. Okay. I just successfully hit it really well. So there's without the window. It might actually look better without that glow. You do a lot of housing? Hell yeah, let's chat. Step into my office. Replica. No, it's not replica. What is it? What's it called? Something king, right? No. I just bought it, and I don't know what it's called. Help. Did I not? I might not have right-clicked it. Does it count as lighting? Surely it's an accent. Is it tome, book, librum? Book. It's possible that I didn't right-click it. I thought it added it automatically.
Well met.
Fuck is you? Librum. Okay.
For the Alliance.
I didn't buy it. He's cracking up. At this rate, I won't remember last week's puzzler. Dude, he's losing it. You work on your horde house. Your ally house is done now. I am the opposite. My horde house is pretty much nearing completion here. But if I ever want to, I have an entire Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 of Alliance House if I ever wish, which I probably will. Lib. All right. Here's the Librum, and it's got the Sunbeam. Angled slightly down. I feel like that works in the cathedral, but gold is simply the wrong beam color. You know, I would want a purple or a blue beam. Like, it does look cool, but the colors are wrong. The colors are off. Anyway, good shit. Use fountains, yeah. I've basically placed all of them already. That thing, either a fountain or a well. This thing has too much baggage associated with it. I think this upper part I could hide above the ceiling a little bit, but that second thing you probably can't. Yeah, instead of a fountain, what about a well? Replica Archer. Oh, look at this sick thing. This thing is sick. I'm in the catalog right now, so it can show all that. Sometimes fireplaces have a nice glow to them. I could do that. Oh, this thing here, a scrying pool. I actually have one of these in storage. It's a little short. I think I actually have one of those. What was it called again? I just pulled it. Swirling ritual? No, no glow there. I just got this goulash. The last food item. What was that thing called? Was it a pool? It was a pool. Scrying pool, okay. I do have one. It's like okay. I can move it back a little bit. It creates this weird cross-hatching kind of effect that I don't know about. Like, it looks goofy straight on, you know? Anyway, it's in the maybe pile. Also, the ancient wyvern device looks good. Don't have one. Oh, yeah, I do have one, but it's upstairs. The thing with that, though, is you have to click it. That's the problem with this guy. I only have one upstairs. I didn't get a second one because I can't remember. They were expensive or something. But yeah, I got one in here. Like, you have to click it for it to do that. It's naturally unclicked. Like, it looks great. And so if somehow every time I went into the house, I just clicked all 6 of them behind the windows, it would look perfect. But you do have to click it because its natural state is turned off, which is annoying. If on visits, you just click. Yeah, I do that in here, but if I'm putting it behind windows and I'm using like 6 of them, then that might be a bit much. Oh, actually, some fireplaces have a decent glow to them. Maybe a fireplace. Mechman has a ballroom. Can I see it? Like a void fireplace, maybe? It's got that smoke coming off of it, but... This one... Where do you get a barrel? Look at this, dude. This is a 1983 movie. With a bunch of hobos standing around it with fingerless gloves. The Batmobile drives by. Dude, we could make a Escape from LA. Anyway, while I ponder this, I might just do the boring thing, but the colors aren't lining up. This is kind of cool. If I put a bunch of other stuff in front of it, it might look all right. And it could just be that I don't use this type of wall fixture. For instance, I could use this kind if I wanted sharper. I can also put some hanging vines and stuff and hide it. This guy here, I got a bunch of these. I just got a bunch of these. You could put that at the top or the bottom. And my beat tag, Gildan Claw. All right. How do I visit some? I've never cross realm visited somebody's house before. We're gonna do a live. Got all the time in the world. House Finder. Search Battle that. In your party, you think you can right click the name and visit house? Yeah, but he's probably on some other realm. Do Torrent homes have higher ceilings, or do they have to duck inside your own house? No, they made sure that it's big enough for like houses are big enough for all the races naturally. If you drink size potions and stuff, you won't be able to go in. If you add B10, all right. B tag. Plot 18. Oh, I'm gonna get a brand new plot. We'll do like, instead of transmog competitions, we'll do like housing ones where they're judged and features. All right, Gilded Claw. Emerald Glades or Dreamroot Vista? Probably Emerald Root Glades because it's plot 18. Well, not like a competition, I guess, but like we'll do a review and exploration. Just some stuff. Is it floating? Oh no, wait. I went there so that I could teleport. Yeah, open house. All right, we have to do it proper, okay? We have to actually full role. We have entered full roleplay mode. And in plot 18, we have Gilded Claw with a fantastic undead night scene. These walls, you get these from, I think, either Honored or Revered with the Worgen people. And you can buy each of them for like 500 gold or something, but technically they're only worth 1 decor, which is pretty nice. Purposefully misaligning them to make it look rough, which like a kind of a comical roughness is very common in World of Warcraft. Specific stones leading up here, the ones that you can change the color of, and sunken enough into the ground so that you're not really bobbing back up and down when you're doing it. Got trees, outdoor mirror windows looking good. Probably my favorite type of flower here. We got the coffin with the cross on it. Very good. I don't know why. I was expecting an upside down cross because the outside kind of reminds me of a Gorillaz music video right now. May have to reload. Oh, okay. Reloading. Let's see Paul Allen's house. Our Horde and Alliance housing area is split. Yes, they are. One is Razorwind Shores. The other one is the Alliance one that I don't know the name of. The outside of your house is determined. You can change it by race, but only from your faction. Although you can add anything into it or outside of it to make it look like whatever you want. Like you can have a Tauren indoor, something. There we go. For whatever reason, it wasn't loading in the back of secretive bookcases. I won't be clicking them. I know they're used for structure. I won't cheat by going around the outside. We got to save the outdoor budget. I know how it is. Oh, cool. Yeah, these are good. This is a good idea. The storage wagons for the roof. And the nice floating glowing thing, which I think this means there's a Dalaran mailbox somewhere nearby. I think it's that gloaty thing. Ah, yeah, here it is. It's a mailbox. Hell yeah. Very nice. And then you can put stuff in front of the front door, obviously, to have it look like whatever you want. You go through a mirror, very Denathrius style. Oh, the black and red indoor. Ah, yes. So you can do it a few different ways, and there isn't technically like a better way to do it. It's just what you feel like. But there's entire house cohesion. This is sort of like painting an army in Age of Sigmar. You can have whole army cohesion, or you can give every squad its own eccentricities and uniqueness. And so some people do every room is its own thing, and some people do the whole house is very on theme. And we're going with that here. Very nice electricity coming down these. Good idea for fun. Oh, nice. Little skull there. Good work. And the red candelabras, floating books. Are these all secretive? A lot of secretive bookshelves. You didn't want to farm 70 billion fucking Draconith books to put on empty shelves and to waste a lot of decor? Okay. I didn't fucking either. Oh, I love the steam. Very fun. The steaming catwalk. And I'm reminded of a hospital almost, because you have the electricity showing you which way to go. The vampire coffins. Oh, are these from Siege of Orgrimmar? I can't remember. Oh, nice, nice. Custom. The sturdy wooden bench. Yeah, and the spear on it. Looking fun. Really excellent. You can really see the wood. That comment is not going to make sense to most people, but such an out in the open wood fire there is good work. And curtains to hide. Which way? We'll do this way. Yeah. That thing is cool. This man bought a lot of the Worgen walls. And the smoke coming out of it. Okay. Little catacombs area. The red candles, of course. Little fences. This one's a little lower in those. The dragon. Okay, so this is the top of the dark portal. And as always, like I use these too. The, what's it called? Illicit table. Like the curved illicit table that you can colorize. Very good for walls. Good for chandeliers. Love the double Forsaken up there. Of course, it's a cross. I saw this much, and I'm like, I don't even need to look any higher. This is a cross. Yep, it's a cross. The theming. Sinbreaker Stone Dead. It's true. The vampire area. Oh yeah, is there anything in here besides that? No. Oh yeah, the pictures, the paintings. Yeah, you know what? I don't even hate to admit it, but it seems like at this point in the sentence, I ought to be saying something like I hate to admit it. But the Sisters of Battle color scheme is just timeless, isn't it? It's just so good. You went for the black around there. Oh, you might not have known. Just like a few days ago, they unlocked the paintings in Silvermoon that have, it's these same paintings, but they have frames around them. And they're like fucking 5,000 gold each. And there's like 20 of them. But I was pleased with that anyway. Nice. Okay, so this is halfway through a steeple top. So we have, this is like its own room, right? We have wall sections and stuff. He built that. More secretive bookshelves. A sharp candelabra. There's so many secretive bookshelves. Let me know if any of them are really a secret passage, but I don't want to click them because it might fuck shit up. You don't like them? Yeah, I don't like them either because it, you know, it turns on your mouse, right, and everything like that, but it saves so much decor. Like each of these would be like 15 at least instead of just 5 if you filled it up with Draconith books. Like a lot. A double bedroom. And the coffin on the wall. Dude, big. These things are so good for covering up wall sections. Oh, the hookah area. Perfect. Oh, nice little plant here. Little planter. There's no actual entrance, but I can leap in. All right, we're chilling. Can't use this item. How come?
I can't use that.
Okay. I guess there's not enough room.
I can't use that.
I'm simply too big. Oh, it's too low in the ground, I see. Okay. Anyway. Nice little Picasso on the wall. You'll love to see it. And it looks so sinister in a room like this, doesn't it? Came from there. Oh, the Grand Library. Another one, okay. Beauty and the Beast? Dude, what a reference. What a pull. Beauty and the Beast Rose. Hell yeah. Yeah, truly a page turner. Couldn't put it down. I got the little spinny skull up here with the massive stolen iron forge seat from BRD, if I recall correctly. I got one in the restaurant. Here's the throne. Every proper house does indeed need a throne room, so I appreciate this. A little reading nook. And here, I missed this. Well, I didn't miss it, but I was waiting. All right, just a little reading room. Yeah, it's painting. It's painting itself. I was thinking about doing this with the broom. Like if you shrunk the broom way down, it might simulate a paintbrush in a similar way from enchanting. In fact, remind me to do that when I get back to my house. Oh, it didn't look as good. Oh, okay. It figures. This is the exact type of lighting you want, but it does look a little awkward with the bottom there. The war room, all the war tables. Damn, where would we be? Where would we be without that blue storm wind rug? You can change the pictures of. Is this an... What is this? It's not an alchemy table. Yeah, no fighting in the war room. True. Of course, some blood. Yeah. Excellent blood pool. The bubbler. Getting a little fancy. Oh, I see. Okay, I was like, what is this supposed to be? It is the flaming outline because vampires don't they don't cast reflections, and so this is the closest you can get to it. With the paladin, you know, and you just move it a little behind, just enough behind the black. That's a good idea. And the storm clouds up there. Excellent. Excellent work. And you found the cobweb person as well. I've never been so embarrassed to be excited as to when I found the little bat girl that you could buy the spider webs from. I'm like, oh yes, I could finally buy spider webs. I'm like, god damn, no one cares, but I was super excited. I bought like 30 of them. Anyway, good shit. Really cohesive house. Let's go back to... I saw that. Bridge crosser. I'm doing an always turn left kind of thing, like a maze. So we came in from here, and then I just kept turning left until I ran out of places, and then we'll go to the right. Because up here, this is probably something cool up here, so we'll... a little battery for the phone. These rugs, which are very dyeable. Oh, you went with fence. Okay. So fence grading with this. So this is kind of how my entryway would look if I've completed it. Except, you know, in blue with a different thing behind it. But I think this looks all right. Doesn't necessarily need some casting light behind it or anything. The only thing is I don't know what they're supposed to be. Like, they're ostensibly windows, but maybe I guess they're shuttered from the outside. That's what it would be. This isn't a criticism. I'm just thinking through it for what I'm doing with mine. And then there's this thing. Don't worry. This happens to me. This fucking thing, like this. It happens with my giant Moshugun digging tool in the wall. Every other time I log out, the motherfucker moves by like 15 degrees in rotation. And I gotta go back and fix it. And it does it fucking every other time. It's so annoying. And so this isn't a misplacement. This is a bug. Is my guess. Because one of my decor fucking does that every time. It's fucking annoying. Anyway, even ceiling work too, it's always important to note. Could have just had a ceiling here, but you wanted it to be an archway. Yeah, the big worm device. The skull from EverQuest. From the Sarnak runes or whatever. Oh, a little bar. What's going on back here? All the potions and goblets. Nice wet bar. Another one of these. Everything is actually red and black. Oh, yeah. These chairs are probably dyed as well. Just sometimes the color glitches out. I bet they all look like this in reality. The fucking organ. So you can rock out some Iron Butterfly up here at your leisure. Yeah, it does do it a lot. It is annoying. I bet this door is also, and I bet all these seats are as well. Hey, tell you what. Let's just fix this. Yep. Looks perfect now. Some lobster. Everybody's eating the same because it is catered. That makes sense. Normally, I'm a stickler on variety of things like food and paintings and things like that, but makes perfect sense for a place like this. It's being catered. Oh, fun fireplace. That's a nice one. Coffee station. Some burners. Utensils. Oh, the double? The 2-time? Cabinets, some coffee. More friends of the Grummel. Ooh, how do I get up there? Oh, it's just a big divider. I get it. Okay. Look a little Japanese, a little bit. Oh, the crypt keeper. Slide some rugs up so it's black. Oh yeah. Dude, this thing is so cool. It was worth the lumber. What an excellent. Oh yeah, and then the Demon Hunter one. More blood, kind of strewn to and fro. Plants. 4 miniature Demon Hunter areas. Got some flame down here. Nice chains. Is that from the... I'm not sure where the chains are from, now that I think about it. There might just be chains. It doesn't look like because the other chains are darker. Okay, so the blood comes out there. Nice. Iron Forge fence. Okay. And finally, up the stairs with the makeshift huge skull thing. What is this made out of? Another throne. You know, you might as well have 2 thrones. Nice votive. Big fan of the votives. Oh, this is the the thing you get from Shadowlands. And then rotated with some other stuff. Okay. Some seating. Replica hammers. Turned around back ways, those things. Yeah, DK Order Hall. The Archerist thing. Replica hammers. Oh, this is a nice Grand Elven bench. There's a nice touch there. How high does it go? Very. All right, excellent house. Stayed on theme the whole way through. Never wavering. Actually, sometimes wavering, but they were crypts, so it made sense, right? Anyway, good house, 5 out of 7. Particularly this thing is very fun here. I hadn't seen the steaming pool rope bridge thing. Very nice. And the crypt keeper room. Stuff on the ceiling. Oh yeah, I should point out the ceiling thing. Extra fun. All right, who's next? Who's next for a house showing? It's open season. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 7, which is what I give every house. But this is a very high 5 out of 7. Good use of theming. Stuck to it. Your DK house will be done soon, you hope. Just trying to build Ice Crown in your midnight room? Hell yeah. Using those Eyes of Arcarus, maybe. Let's see how the sausage is made. This is cruel and unusual. This is unfair of me to do, but you only have 250 outdoor. So you gotta make cuts where you can make them. Oh, but a good choice in location. It's right next to a graveyard. That's wonderful. Good location. On theme. Bestie's house is next to yours. Which plot? This one? It has a little tiny door. Is he a gnome by any chance? This is a... Could it be that he's a gnome? Oh, that's cool. Make a little indoor area. Stuff you can see. Fake windows. Excellent. Dwarf. Okay. Can I even fit? No. But I can click. Oh, okay. I can phase through. I do like a double stair upon entry. And using the little stuffed guy, that's fun. You know, the lightning rain windows. I should do something like this, perhaps. I probably have the budget for it. Like a double rainy thunderstorm window in that first hallway. Maybe I could do something like that. I got the room for it in the budget. Stealing ideas. Oh, we got the red room and the green room. He's got the clothes on the line. He did it. The clothes. It's hard to even tell what that is. Oh, that's the street vendor stuff. And then an overhang up here. Always like to see it. Look at that. All the windows. Excellent work. It's like a pirate ship. Yeah, I think these would just be better than what I was trying to do. I should do windows like that in the opening. Viciously stealing other people's ideas, but that's the fun. You still have to actually build it. I love these tiny house kind of stairs. Adds to the feeling of claustrophobia, and then you get up here and it's just nice and open. Oh, nice bookshelves. I like those. Now we can look down from where we were looking up before. Oof. Yeah, I'm still working on the Mage Order Hall to get the spinny books, but I do want them. Oh, we got level 4. Level 4 Void people. Or not Void people, but the... What are those TBC illusion people called? Yeah, these are extra cool. Secretive bookshelf. In this one, I suspect that it really is. Yeah, okay. What an excellent indoor. And they did it. They did the thing. Books behind the books. Interesting. Oh, the lever. Let's go. The pull lever. Sewer gate. The dragon breath torture chamber. Dude, put him in the device. Starting to suspect this dwarf might be one of the bad guys with the Cthulhu. Oh, nice. A little blood bubble bath. Oh, the trap, and now I'm in the dungeon. This really is EverQuest. The floating candles. Oh, that's double, I think. The very top of the kobold treasure pile and that weird skeletal fireplace thing. Yeah, and the outdoor room. All the graves, that's cool. Really good idea there. And she thought ahead, unlike me, and put these closer to the middle right away, because someday I'm going to have to do that. This is a nice little pyramid here. Did EverQuest have player housing? Yeah. But I mostly mean a trap where you fall through the floor. Because EverQuest dungeons were like original D&D dungeons. As in illusory floors, hidden alcoves, traps where you fall through and you're surrounded by monsters, secret doors and passageways, layouts that made no goddamn sense at all that you just had to memorize. It wasn't exactly run to the end of the hallway and then run to the end of the hallway and kill the boss. What an adventure I'm going on. What an adventure I'm going on in this house. We're just sitting, just thinking. And look down at the original place. She stole the bloodbath from you. Well, look, good artists, you know, what is it? Bad artists borrow, good artists steal. I'm probably stealing her windows, I'm not going to lie, with the thunderstorm outside. Cool. Yeah, my horde house is, every room is different. Just no cohesive theme at all. It's just like, oh, this would be a cool room. This would be a cool room. The Alliance house is going to be the really super cohesive one. Oh, fun. Oh, we got a little book writing here. That's your motto as a mini painter? Steal every technique? Hell yeah. It's the way to do it. Look upon the void gurgle. very recently acquired from Twitch drops. The Void Gurgle. The Gurgler. The Blood Room. I don't know why I didn't look at the floor here, but the floor is just blood. I love the Tide Sage fireplace. It's so nice. All right, and that was all. That was all behind one secretive bookshelf. Everything else is real bookshelves. Respect. You love to see it. It takes fucking forever to do it, but it's good. Nice little squat stovetop. Another secret door. The organ room with the with the stonework fireplaces. Burr, 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 burr. Yeah, and then they got these. Excellent. Good work. Dude, big meat platter. Holy. You have to assemble bookshelves book by book. No, they're here, I'll show you. I'll go back. I can't go back. Hey, all right. Anyway, it's one what do you call it? It's one row at a time. They do give you individual books if you want, but it's essentially like an entire row at a time. But each of the rows is kind of annoying to farm. And you have to do a lot of them, and it wastes a lot of decor limit to do so. But to me, it's worth it because I don't like all the secretive bookshelves unless there really is a thing behind it. Excellent upper floor. And now we're on the other side over there. I think I see how this works. And I like it. Probably stealing it. All right, and there's the big meat area. Oh, I got to go around and see what the trap door is underneath. Oh, the fun slide. Down to the coffin room. the goop floor. Nice. Cooking up a witch's brew. Oh, nice spigot. Oh, some corn. The Tauren call it maize. Meat grinder. See, this is like one row of the books, for instance, from Waffle House. Ooh. Nice slurp juice here. Various poisons. Oh, and then that comes out here. Cool. Well, it's possible I missed something because this house really is impressive, but I don't think I did. No sooner have I said that, but there's this area. Big OSHA violations in that kitchen. What a wonderful house. Excellent work. I have no idea how to leave. I can't leave. I think this is where you enter, right? Well, hey, all right. I can exit house up here. Hotel Azeroth, dude, it's so sick. What an excellent house. And extra cool windows. You can, yeah, you can log in anytime you want, but you can never log out. Emo Girly's house. Oh, word? Anyway, that's some real shit. Excellent 5 out of 7 house for sure. I like it. IRL friend, nice. Tell her house is great. Tell her something she already knows. Damn, that's super. How to nitwit like you get so tasteful. Should I just keep looking around this neighborhood? Is this like a neighborhood of like house chads essentially? All right, give me a plot to go to. If you have any in mind. Always so good with the outdoor stuff. The fashionistas. Do you have any particular plot in mind? Oh, it's a little Grummel. Hey, buddy. Oh, you meant actually fashionista is the name. Is the name of the person. I thought you meant these were fashionistas. Oh, excellent. Excellent work. Look at this. This is so fun. What an excellent outdoor here. Oh, funny plants. Okay, so what we have here, oh, little post bag. And it opens up. So this one, a sticky lever. Okay, so this house, this is something we haven't seen yet. And this house is done up as if it were an actual house, right? Where you walk in and then you put your keys here, right? And then you got your family pictures and stuff like that. So I'm expecting this place to have, instead of being like a maze that kind of looks like a shipwreck or, you know, an entire vampire castle crypt, this is like, it's thinking about this as if it were a house. Good idea for these here. A little gurgle there. A 3D window. Got the watering can and everything. The stereo. And it goes to an outlet. There, we'll click that for him. The stereo surround sound system. Oh, what a great idea this is. There's the rose. An actual kitchen with an actual stove. And the thing that, whatever it's called, little knife rack. Fridge magnets with the LCD screen. Jesus Christ. Oh, see, just putting mirrors behind them probably works. I could do that too. If I needed to save budget. Oh, there's the little broomer. More of that crushed leaf stuff looking good. Bird cage with the bird in it. More aquarium, essentially. We got the Picasso here. Oh yeah, and then a palette. And then, okay, yeah, we're painting this part of the goop there. Oh, they spilled it. No. That's fun. The little berserker rage guy, yeah. More terrariums with butterflies. Hanging plant. Oh, it's the kids' playroom here. So you got your little dollhouse. Like truly a dollhouse for children. Yeah. And then miniature indoor. They're playing with their little stuffed animals from Toys R Us. A little kitty's room. Go up here for your bed. Got the bunk beds there. Dresser. It's pretty good. The fan? Oh, good idea. On the dead wife shrine. Wooden chamber stick. As always, you got the dead wife shrine right next to the bed. Yeah, dragging those to the edge so it looks like clothes. Good job. A little hearth there. The Latino hot. Just checking out some WoW houses. I'm getting some inspiration. I needed to see some really killer houses. Oh, the bird area? Okay, so I hate birds, and I don't like birds as pets. So now I no longer like this house, even though it's very nice. It's very good. Too many birds. Nice little outdoor area. Oh, it's the fucking caterpillar. Holy. He's going after the pie. Damn, dude, they made the caterpillar. Can you believe it? And the funny gnome man. This is a blast from the past. What an excellent funny thing. I wonder, did this person invent this or who did this first? I couldn't say. But making the funny caterpillar from the children's book is wonderful. And then the troll themed room. Yeah, the snailer. Okay, people are using perhaps too many Picassos, but hey, all right, and a little basketball hoop. I like a variety of my pictures, but that's fine. I can't really complain here because it's so good. Oh, nice. That thing's cool. What's that meant to be here? Just a dancing feather? I wonder if this thing shifts when they log out and it's supposed to be over here playing the harp. It might be. Little flower petals. Good work. I don't want to go back there because I'm going to fall into nothing probably. Anyway, I should check out her horde house. I'm gonna. I'm trapped. I can't leave. There we go. I don't think I've seen this area yet. All right. Oh, funny. All right, the gardening area. As always, we pull the lever. Nice narrow path here. With the water, nice. Watering the roses, excellent work. Leaving clothes on the line, always love to see it. Chickens, don't like birds. Just putting the little tiny roosts on there, good work. The hook area. The absolute hookin'. For the triple triad. To hide the water fountain area. And then a little tiny spring over here. The electro zap. Excellent work. The funny hammer. You have to be her friend to see it, though. She built actual Paris inside her house, including the Eiffel Tower. How did she know what intro I was going to use? I had the Patrick Frenchman intro. How did she know? All right, so we can't look at the hot shit because have to be her friend to see it. Is there another one I should check out while we're here? A bunch, sure. Give me some direction. I'm sure you guys' Endeavor is level 4. I think it's the Grummel one, because I saw a Grummel guy walking past. Friends of the Grummels?
Oh, many greetings. Many greetings.
Yeah, I guess I got these already. All the coffee stuff. Who knew that they would be the coffee kings?
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Oh, pardon me, sir. Kola Khan, right this way. Not bad, you're on your way home from an AOS game. Ogres versus Stormcast. The opponent's dragons got eaten even after they got the charge off. But you got stupid lucky, dude. Ogres versus Stormcast. You love to hear it. And they were playing dragons. Hell yeah. Visit your horde house and go see... Oh, true. Let's do it. Now, your horror house is obviously under construction, so we won't judge too much. But I am going to take a peek. The dark portal entrance, yeah. Yeah. Our house is plot 9. Oh, permission denied. Cool that there's a ring of fire around it, though. All right, you're still building. You're no looking when you're still building. I get it. We'll look at plot 9. Good. I needed to see some houses that were like way better than mine. So that you don't get complacent. You know, I want to improve over here. I'm on like plus 15 mythic key housing. I need to get up to plus 20s, you know what I mean? 9, there we go. Some people just be putting stuff places. Your guild has 13 of the builders from the Blizzard Azeroth building competition. Cool. I didn't hear about that. You know, you don't like them, but 3 scrap launchers did tons of work, especially at 120 each. Yeah, they're very cheap now. And the debuff is brutal. Keep in mind, I only don't like them because they have tiny goblins on them instead of huge ogres. And it could have been a huge awesome cannon. Gameplay-wise, they're good. If a bit random. Blizzard chose 100 of us to build a house and gave prizes for the top 5. Cool. I gotta up my game if I want to be part of that. But that'll be fun. Horde house I'm just gonna finish off, but the Alliance house we gotta give it the full. Came in 11? Oh no. Well, at least it wasn't prizes to top 10, right? To put you right on the bubble. Nice stairway entrance. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of this stuff you can do. Just barely sinking the corner of something into a wall. I've saw the somebody did an entire like Japanese painting, you know, like a brushstroke looking thing, and it looked like perfect. Taking a bunch of random doodads and like moving just a shaving of them past a white wall. It looked so cool. Oh, and you can actually open that. Cool. A little jewelry case. Cash register. A little Gucci. It's a storefront. All the making, yeah. So they're handbags. Good use of color. Yeah, from the empty swirl. This thing was annoying to get. Fitting rooms, changing rooms. A department store. Well, not a department store. A little more upper class than that. Where would we be without the illicit table? It's actually a workhorse. This is fun. And actually pouring into there. Really good work. Your build from the competition was a Pandaren Temple build. Yeah, the double Draenei Fountain. Oh, good work. Using a lot of solids here. Like, it's not just busy. To have the confidence to just have solid blue here instead of windows that are all busy and, oh, you look outside and it looks like an aquarium, right? Like, sometimes shit everywhere and just busyness is a little, what's the word? The opposite of confident. Anyway, now I'm looking at this, which of course looks great. The Big Harper. Very cool wall texture. Spotlights on the dresses, yeah. She's trying. And then it's a runway. And that's, all right, so this is, yeah, the runway. This is where you do your transmog competition. And then a TV camera, the old-timey version. Hold up. Let's pose for the camera. Tabard the Protector. Oh, hell yeah. And back. Do the fashion show runway. Nosebleeds.
Twitch Prime.
Gita Panda, the Prime 58. Yeah, hit us with the blue steel. I actually can't. It has a 5-minute cooldown, the Tabard. It does a Holy Nova and it makes you flex. Dude, the DJ up here with the headphones, with the cans. Good shit. Anyway, it does look like you can go behind it. I wonder how. Oh, it's just open. Got it. Yep, and this is where they get ready. It's called fashion. Ooh. Cleaning up the slop. A kiss on the mirror. What a detail. Kiss on the mirror, drugs everywhere. Is this the knocked over candelabra lighting the couch on fire? Is this some kind of she making some kind of statement about models? Oh, and the picture got the punched the drywall. Chugging a monster. Is this a political statement about models and their lifestyles? Anyway, and here we go right outdoors, and you can see the Eiffel Tower in the background. Dude, there it is. En français. All right, get your picture taken next to the Eiffel Tower. Oh, okay, so these are supposed to be like kind of miniature in the background housing stuff. I see. That's why they're all tiny. That's fun. And the little skyline. Frontier houses. Pardon me. Alright, so we're supposed to see it from up here, and so it'll look like little houses in the distance, right? Possibly a train. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, slightly too big for the table. The spaceship. Oh, little secret area here. Can I make it? Probably not. No. Okay, French fashion show outside the Riviera. You can see the Eiffel Tower in the background. Balcony seating. Really ingenious use of texture here. I especially like all the drug use and implied fighting in the back room of the model area. Excellent work. All right, after all those excellent houses, I'm going to go back to mine and do a walkthrough and just feel how much worse mine is. And this will give me experience and help me level up. Okay. So outside, we have well. Little seating area with a kite. Just a little ostentatious, but that's the point. Pay no mind to the different indoor. Yeah, mine screams just adventurer, right? Like warlord adventure guy collecting treasure and trying to look impressive. And various living quarters for a lady, scientist, blacksmith. Portal to a meditation dimension of jungle. Little Xbox 360 in the corner there. Oh, that's right. I was going to try out that broom. You said it doesn't look right, and I think you might be right. But I will give her a try. If I can make it extremely small. Might actually be too small. Yeah, it is kind of an ogre house, isn't it? Now that you have mentioned that. Give it a 25, maybe. I don't know. I think that looks kind of good. I think it works. It works as a paintbrush. The bear smoking the cigar? Hell yeah. Living room area. All the prey hunting. The freshly killed nightmare preys. Looking for the next one. And then the restaurant area, a little waiting area. Cleaning up the spill. With the paintings, does that mean this is the home of the biggest Rembrandt? That was your warlord? Yeah, Humongous Rembrandt was his name. But no, that the painting area is for the Goth Warlock GF. And she had, you know, she's a painter a little bit. Cathedral with outdoor stuff. All right, so like this is mine's all right, I think. I don't think it quite compares to the hot shit, but it's all right. The rooms are a bit disconnected and it is just a bunch of stuff everywhere. But I made some neat scenes, I think. I think for Alliance House, we go for a little more cohesion, maybe. A little more theme instead of like, it would be cool to have a room that does this. And then the next room is, oh, what if it was a restaurant? And then next room is like, oh, it'd be cool if this was an outdoor thing. It is kind of all over the place. I haven't decided what I'll do with this yet. Maybe this one. The God, do you have a blood artist? No, I don't play aristocrats. No. His and Her, Blacksmith Station, and Inscription. The clutter of an adventurer house. I think it actually kind of works. Yeah, it's the Harrouder Cube, actually. I was so pleased to get that and put it somewhere.
I'm out of range.
He doesn't quite sit on the throne very nicely, but Tauren have a weird look when they sit down. Doodads and knickknacks, treasure, and coffins. Could use more piles of gold. Yeah, I have 2 of the Kobold treasure. I wasn't sure how many of those I should use. I wish they were a little more golden. I don't know of any other treasure piles. You could use leaves, I guess, because they're kind of gold. All right, I'm back to the impressive place now to look at some more houses. So the Eiffel Tower outside with Gucci stuff, like that was very nice. I think possibly the most impressive one still was the Dwarf House for me. For me, I think I was most impressed so far with the Dwarf House. You know, making a miniature France, that's pretty cool. Making a realistic-ish Alliance House, pretty cool. Vampire Blood Crypt with exacting adherence to the color scheme and really nice use of electricity. I think it's the Dwarf House that I like the most. Oh, I got to do something with my front door. I got to put stuff in front of it. You're right. Oh, finally a normal looking house. Yeah, okay. All right, this is good for me. It's nice to see just like a normal ass house. I mean, it's impressive, but it's not like shockingly impressive, you know what I mean? Little fridge magnets there. You can see outdoors into the outdoor area. Good use. Good use of the outdoor room. And a lot of this stuff is kind of foreshortened, right? These. I like how if you turn the windows around, they're either see-through like this, or they cast light. And so they're really useful windows. Oh, that's cool. Oh, nope. Under construction, huh? We'll see about that. What are you working on behind the under construction sign? Oh, doing something big. Just doing something big. Nice, I approve. See the Ferris wheel in the background? I did. Hey, is there another super crazy one, Mech Man? Before I head out? If you had to pick one more super crazy one. Oh, that's right. I never checked out your horde house. Even though it was under construction. Oh, I think I almost did, but it was you had it locked up. You don't want people to see it yet. Yeah, permission denied. Yeah, these things are super useful. Man, you gotta move this just a little bit. Oh, the cube! Interesting additions to the outdoor here. Alright, before I forget, I gotta click missions for Legion stuff. Never did this on Mage. Gotta do them.
Feel the wrath of Caligos. I'm up to the task.
Enough talk. Time for action.
Log in Socrates real quick. I can't remember if is he waiting for he might not be waiting for a quest. Oh, he's not. Oh, okay. And Demon Hunter is recruiting. Recruiting forever and then sending off the recruited people on missions to get them killed on purpose. Because there's an achievement to get 20 of them and it gets you Order Hall stuff, which gets you decor stuff. Alright, give me some troops. Give me some troops.
Must not give up.
Now we send them off on missions to get them killed on purpose.
The Illidari cannot be stopped.
Deactivate followers. Okay. There we go. Get these guys killed.
The Illidari cannot be stopped.
Ideally, one of these has the affix that kills. No, it doesn't. Okay, so we'll just fail missions just to kill them.
Together
We are all that stands between the Legion and annihilation.
There we go. Basically playing Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, kinda. You have to recruit 20 guys, but if you're at the cap, you can't recruit more. And so you just recruit the max amount and then do missions and let them die on purpose just so you can recruit more. We're going for it. Eyes on the specific prize, you know? Damn, this has been nice. We should check out more people's houses in the future. I kind of like that. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. The green sand area. It's like a work in progress. I was looking at the map. Look at this trio over here. Does CJ have a Snake Lady sex dungeon for a home? He hasn't worked too much. He hasn't done too much on the interior yet. He's been working on the exterior. But I'm certain that his end goal is indeed a Snake Lady sex dungeon. You know, a California king-sized heating rock in the bedroom. This person has made a Ferris wheel with murlocs looking at each other in them. Hold the shoot and the throw the ball in the hoop thing in the balloon game. And so it is a little popcorn machine. Hell yeah. All right, this is fun. Well, this is a fun outdoor. We got a little state fair. With an outside so interesting as that, let's see the inside. I'll go up to the ticket counter. Here you go, buddy. Dude, a Murloc Waterpark. It's Lazy River. There they go. Whoa. Look at how creative you can be. Oh, they're jumping. Every time I hit the space bar, I jump in. Oh, and this is, I see, it's the slide. It's the funny slide. Woo. Cool. Into the pool. And a little hot tub here. But this is it. This is the whole house. This is the entrance. And then there's an outdoor room. But you can't connect anything else to an outdoor room. So this is it. They're just like, look, my theme, my idea for this house is a Murloc water park. And it doesn't overstay its welcome. That's just what it is. You don't have to be that complicated. It's just fun. Look at how great that is. That's a 5 out of 7. Remember fun. And the outdoor really, I want to play some carnival games. Oh, I thought he had his cigarette in his mouth. That was going to be, all right. A little popcorn machine there. It's actually a midnight cooking thing. Ferris wheel. Wonderful. What a good note to end it on. What a fun house. Good shit. Hey, first housing stream. We saw some very impressive houses. And I got some cool ideas for the Alliance house. The Alliance house is going to have to be impressive. And it's going to be fun to work on it. But we got to stick to a theme on that one. The Horde one is fun and kind of all over the place, which has its own charm. But we're going to stick to a theme on the Alliance one. Should be good. A lot of grinding order resources in my future, I bet. Among other things. But it's simply worth it. Good shit. Thanks for watching. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you for watching my most boring interest, which is WoW housing. But look, we're here for the low energy and high creativity. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the subs and the bits and the primes. Won't do another one unless a bunch of people want to show off their WoW houses. But if they do, I will be pleased because I would love to take a look at them. And they don't have to be crazy good. All right. I'm going to treat this how I treated AOS painting. Right? Everyone's on a different leg of their journey. And so if your house actually sucks, or you think it sucks, or you're just realistic and it's not as good as the ones we've seen, that's fine. Looking at your house then becomes a suggestion panel, you know? We have not been looking at the average house, let me tell you, in World of Warcraft. So don't worry about it. Good shit. TY for watching. Hope you like the Patrick Frenchman opening. And I think that song is obscure and foreign enough so that it won't get DMCA'd. But this has been a test of the DMCA system. Time to eat some big dinner. And I'll see you guys Friday. I believe Friday I might be able to wrangle everyone up into doing an SJ Arcade. Jeopardy. Or rather, game show. Those are always fun, I think. And, you know, big patch days in the future. TY for watching. 5th edition is going to be great. See you later this week.